Hey gang, Coach Chris here. I just wanted to show you guys a quick ROUVY tip. So when you're riding courses in ROUVY while doing training, like interval training, where you might have resistance being controlled by another app, or you just want to control the effort yourself, but you don't want to ride really hilly courses. In ROUVY AR, a lot of the courses are very hilly, like this one here as an example, 32-mile course, 7,000 feet of climbing. That's pretty insane. Usually anything over has more than 50 feet of climbing for every mile would be considered a hilly course. Anything with 100 feet of climbing per mile is extremely hilly, and this is over 200 feet of climbing per mile. So the easiest way to find less hilly courses, what I recommend is just hit change, and then you can hit the search icon and search for courses by name if you know of some. But a lot of the Ironman courses are actually courses that are relatively flat for the most part. There's a few that are hillier, but a lot of them are relatively flat because they're used for time trialing. So any of these courses are great if you're looking for a flatter course to do a interval workout on. So I'm just going to pick here the Kona course as an example. You can also download these videos ahead of time. So if you like some that you want to ride on a regular basis, hit download. And then once it starts downloading, you can pick the resolution. Mine gave a little warning message because I have too many videos downloaded already. But if you download a bunch of them, you can always find them by on the upper right-hand corner, clicking on the menu, and then click on video. And that's going to show you what videos you have downloaded on your device. Because mine doesn't have a lot of storage, I'll only save a couple of them on here, and after a while I'll just click the delete icon on the right hand side to delete them. But if I have a couple saved that I like, I can always go back and hit the select icon, and that'll load it right up. So I kind of have my queue of videos I want to ride saved any given time, so I don't have to do a lot of searching. I just put a bunch of them in there at once, and then I go through them one by one. But anyhow, what I wanted to show you is if you hit time trial mode, you won't be able to do this, but if you hit training mode, you can control what they call the reality level of the hills of the course. So this is a really hilly course that I went back to. You can see the profile of the course on the bottom of the screen here, the yellow lines, the orange lines, the red. You can just see it's a straight uphill course, 32 miles. What you can do if you go into training mode, in time trial mode, it's kind of like a race or a test. They want you to do it at the actual difficulty of the real course. In training mode, you can scale down the steepness of the hill and how much resistance it puts on your trainer. It won't make you go faster. It's not like cheating. It'll just bring the incline percentage down. And based on the power you do, you'll just be going up the hills a little bit slower, or it'll adjust how it feels overall. So once I start the workout here, I'll show you how to do this. Might take a couple seconds for the course to load, so just give it a minute or so. But once it actually starts and it loads, when you're riding on the, I'm going to change here to the video mode. On the upper right-hand corner, you've got these different icons. And if you hit the menu icon all the way on the upper right, then go to settings, and this is a little bit hidden, but if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the menu, they have reality level, and that controls how hilly things are. So if you're going up a 10% grade at 100%, it's going to be a 10% grade. If you're changing this down though, if I go to reality level and let's say I change that down to 30%, when I go up a 10% hill, it'll only be a 3% grade. So turning that reality level down, and I generally will put it really far down. I'll typically just go down to 30%, and ride the course that way. The hills won't be as hard. It might take you a little longer to get up them because it's using the power to calculate your speed, but it makes it feel a little bit easier. So if you don't have the right gearing on your bike, or if you're coming back off an injury, you don't want to do anything super steep, super hard, this is a great thing to do, especially when you want to do an interval workout and you don't want to be shifting your gears all the time. So I highly recommend doing that. Over time, you can bring that percentage up, but at least when you're getting started, when you're riding a new course for the first time, this is a great way to do it. And then every successive time, bring that reality level up a little bit. So give that a try, and hopefully that helps.